Welcome back to the No Limit Crypto channel. So in this video we are looking at Ethereum. Ethereum is either making a big move to the upside or we are entering back into the range. So if you enjoy these daily cryptocurrency videos, please consider liking and subscribing. That helps me out massively. So in this chart, what can we see right here? We can see a downwards sloping channel, which in this move that we made is a bull flag. And this bull flag has a really nice target. But before we look at the target, we have to look where we are right now. We are back here at the $3,400 mark. Like, we have a real magnet to this zone. Like, we've been in this zone for such a long time right here. We broke the back under here again, and we're just struggling. So what we are hoping for right here is that Ethereum now does something like pushes up, and then we just come back down here and test, and then we push up. That is what we want to see Ethereum do right now. So obviously this zone has been a huge zone volume wise too. There's been so much volume happening over here. We don't like, there's been buying pressure, there's been selling pressure. Like, Ethereum just hasn't been able to make up its mind at where we want to go. So now we have broken through. We really don't want to enter back down here. Like, we can see how hard we had to work to get back up again. So we don't want to go back down there again. And we have some extra support coming in. I think it is the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart. That's some helpful support for us. We see that we have reacted to this line in the past too. So we might react to it right now also. But yeah, so this bull flag that has been forming. What is the target? The target is a pretty cool target. I have a more conservative way of drawing this, but let's make a target right there. What is the target? It is almost exactly at the start where we had our last quick drop when everything was manipulated, possibly. So that is going to be a big and strong resistance line for us to break. I think once we go past the 3,930 mark, 400 will be no issue anymore. I think once we had this huge spike in volume up here and selling, I think that just became the level for us to break through. So this target is perfectly lined up with that possible resistance line. So what I could see happening is that we make a fairly quick move from down here. So if we just successfully stay above, we could make a pretty quick move to the upside, either do something like this and then blast through 4K, or we could do something like a bit more a conservative way of looking at it. We can back down and test this one again, but most importantly we create higher highs, higher lows. That is what it's all about. So these are two scenarios for me that I could see happen. But obviously looking at the downside, I don't even think we need to look at like big support levels anywhere. We know that this whole zone is a support level. So if we break down, we're probably gonna start doing something like this second. Like, we just go sideways in here. We enter this boring phase and we just wait for Ethereum to make its move. Right now it looks like we have a move lined up. So I hope that we are going to make this move and start moving towards those all-time highs again. Because after that, you know, the sky is the limit. Ethereum can go really high this year, like really high this year. And we could take a real quick look at what Ethereum could do this year in my mind. Or at least in this bull run. This year is just tough, you know, it's when we are doing movements like this and we're just ranging and not really doing anything, so it's really hard to predict where we are going to go. But in this bull run, Like the conservative price prediction is 6K. That is the conservative price prediction. I think we're more likely looking at the either 8K or 11K. I would say, don't quote me on this, but I think this 8K line could be a very realistic line for Ethereum to hit still this year. Also, that like it's possible, but we just have to start making those moves. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you very much.